I think we are live. It said on my end that we are. Well, hey there, I'm Diane Forster. Happy today. I hope you're doing great today. What I'm going to do today is share a training with you. This is called our live cast. Let me start again. Hey there, it's Diane Forster, and welcome to this training. Happy today. I hope you're doing great. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the power of television and why having your own TV show is the smartest, most sustainable thing you can do in your business right now. If you want longevity, you want to make great impact in the world, you want to boost your credibility and reputation, you want to help more people, you want to get more high-paying clients, more speaking opportunities, more interviews, and take your business and your brand to the next level by living and leaving a legacy. So I'm very excited to be here. Make sure you stick around for this. And I'm going to share my screen with you right now. Make sure that our settings are on. We are set. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Yep. Okay, great. All right. So this is the TV hosting casting call, and this is about the 3 secrets to becoming a TV host and why it's the smartest, most sustainable move you can make in your career. And the reasons are because thousands, if not millions of people get to see your message and experience you. Bigger stages and higher paying speaking opportunities because television is the most respected medium in the world. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's been around for 100 years. It will be around 100 more because we as consumers and viewers will always want the experience of coming home and watching TV. TV is viewed on average 4 hours a day. The next closest thing are podcasts. Podcasts are listened to about an hour a day. Reading is happening about 13 minutes a day. So there's a huge advantage to having a television show and being in this industry. It elevates your status in your field or industry because when you have a television show, you're actually considered the media. And the media likes to work with media. So you want to leapfrog to the top of everybody's inbox and the top of their heads when they're thinking of who to bring on for interviews, guest experts, regular appearances. Then there's nonstop media opportunities, like I said, so you won't have to do all that pitching anymore. You'll start to establish yourself as that go-to expert. Clients and customers who are ready to buy from you. So I just had this experience yesterday. I had a woman who I've known for years who's been watching and following me and called me and said, I'm in. I want whatever you're doing. I'm in. I'm ready to do this. That's what's going to start to happen to you and for you. The ability to finally scale without burning out. And I'm going to teach you all about leverage and the power of leverage in this training. And then this is your chance to live your legacy and leave it behind. So imagine right now that you've come and gone, but your message, your method, your work, your word lives on infinitely in the power of television when you learn how to do it, how I teach you the right strategy and structure. So who's this training for? This is for you if you are a high achieving woman. You're an expert, you're a coach, consultant, professional, and you're committed to elevating your visibility because it is your responsibility to do it and it's up to you to do it. You want to grow your influence and you want to build a 6, even 7-figure platform through using TV hosting. This is not for you if you're one of those people that makes excuses, you hesitate to invest the time, energy, and dollars into your growth, or you don't take responsibility for your visibility and success. Now, I'm going to ask you to give me all of your attention. It's only about a half hour, 40 minutes of training. That's it. But I promise you, don't be multitasking. In fact, I want you, if you're not using your phone to watch this, if you have it nearby, I want you to take it in your hand right now. Everybody, take it in your hand and put it as far away from you as you can. So just out of arm's reach. Don't get distracted by it. You know, everything that's on there is going to be there when you get back, but this has the potential to positively change the whole trajectory of your life. So give yourself this gift of being here fully present. All right? Promise me that. Okay, so why am I teaching you this? I have 40 years experience in the media, branding, business world, inventing, authoring, speaking. I've done a lot in my career. And since my reinvention out of corporate into the entrepreneurial space, I've been able to accomplish several things. I've been voted top TV host and mindset coach. I won America's Mindset Coach, California Life Coach of the Year. I've put out two best-selling books. I actually have two more in the works. I created a kitchen gadget called the Spifter that won an innovation award and landed me on QVC, where we sold out in 6 minutes. And so I've sold over $100 million of advertising for ABC television. And so I know about marketing and messaging and branding and packaging. That's a big thing that we don't do as entrepreneurs. And your package, your personal brand, is critical to your success. That's the thing that's going to make you stand out. And then I'm also the creator of the endorsed TV Star Academy program, which is the first and only personal development and television training program. So we're taking the entertainment industry and incorporating business and personal development into it because the media industry has changed so much. So what I want you to do right now is just take a moment and pause. Because before we dive into anything, what we first need to do is set an intention for it. What is it that we really want, and why do we want it? So I want you to just humor me and close your eyes, and I want you to just imagine it's your life a year from now. You've launched your own TV show, and here's some of the potential and opportunities for you. You are having an amazing time producing your show, because I see so many women who do it in our communities. They wake up every day excited about doing that, working on their show and their business. Now you're being seen and celebrated for what you do. You're interviewing amazing people. You're getting invited on other people's platforms because of your TV show. You're being celebrated as this go-to expert. You're the one in the spotlight for who you are and what you do. You're getting on other stages and media appearances and interviews. You feel like, oh my God, I actually feel authentic, like I am living my legacy right now. You're starting to create, or if you haven't already, creating that financial freedom for yourself and the generational financial freedom. You're breaking that karmic chain from the past. You're the one at the forefront of doing this. You're getting those high-paying clients and opportunities because you're finally getting paid what you're worth. It feels easy and effortless. It's flowing, and it just feels so wonderful. You could be taking all of your life experiences and creating that happiness, wealth, impact, and legacy. Now, doesn't that feel delicious? Doesn't that feel amazing? Well, that's the potential. So when we just did in probably about 2 minutes or under 3 minutes, is we anchored that. And we put that clear intention, all the emotions, like Dr. Joe Dispenza says, out into the universe. We literally just put the order in. Now you can sit with that and know this is your future self. You've just created it. And now what I'm going to teach you during this is the pathway to do it. So, 3 secrets to the smartest, most sustainable move you can make by becoming a TV host without needing experience, a massive following, or tech skills. Those are just illusions and myths that you think you need those things. You do not need those things. You already know everything that you need to know. What you need is the right strategy and structure, and I'm going to cover that with you here. And as we do that, let me tell you why TV, because I get asked all the time, well, why not podcasting or a YouTube channel, or why not this, why not that? Let me tell you why TV. Because people are watching TV more than ever. I told you that. 4 hours a day. This is your greatest chance to get seen, okay? You can do it from your own home now, right? So because of the pandemic, the whole landscape changed. We got used to seeing celebrities, talent, anchors, reporters, hosts in their home environment. Kids in the background, dogs sitting at their dining room table, and it became this two-way exchange. And it lowered the plateau and the playing field for what a celebrity actually is. So you are the new celebrity that I'm going to share with you. So you don't need to do the big, expensive, Hollywood productions anymore. Your authority and credibility grow exponentially. As I said, you're the most respected person out there. It is your own stage. Everybody needs a platform. I will say this, I will die on this vine. Everybody needs their own platform. So why not have it as a TV show? That's your chance to invite people in. And again, law of reciprocity means they invite you on their platform. So your audience grows so organically. And then you get to reach and help so many more people. So I hope this makes sense to you, because what we're doing is we're living in a lean forward world. Everyone is like this, scrolling on their phone, looking for that hit of dopamine. Like you're on social media platforms. What the heck are you looking for? You're getting served what the algorithms tell you, right? So it's this. We're addicted to these devices. We look at them 150 times a day on average. It's causing all these neck and back problems, and it's stressing us out, right? But again, we're being served what those companies want us to see. Television is a lean back experience. It's relaxed. The remote is in your hand. You are choosing. You get in that theta brainwave state. You're much more likely to binge shows. I don't know about you. Anybody watch something and then go, let me watch one more. Let me watch one more. It really takes you in. It's a very different experience. So, why it's the ultimate platform is people watch for escape, expansion, and entertainment. It's a fully immersive experience. You're not multitasking. Most of the time, you are not multitasking when you're watching TV. All of those other platforms, I don't listen to a podcast sitting there just listening to it. I'm going for a walk or a run. I'm grocery shopping. I'm doing the dishes. Like I'm multitasking, not with TV. Again, it's educational, inspirational, entertaining. It creates a deeper connection. Long form content builds deeper relationships. You can only say so much in a 30 or 60-second reel. And relax viewers in that theta brainwave state, like I said, is very hypnotic. And they're most likely to binge watch. So why television creates unmatched authority? It's because 93% trust TV hosts first versus any other authority. It's a 5-time X multiplier, so it's more perceived expertise than social media influencers. Wow, you're a television host, like you've got your own show, your own platform, and it's a 10X legacy impact, longer lasting influence through television presence. So once you created your TV show on the platforms that we are on in the OTT world, I'll talk all about that, that is like a really good investment. It's going to increase in value over time. It's going to get more valuable with time. So that allows you to have that legacy impact. Now, raise your hand or say that's me in the chat of if these are other things you tried. The spaghetti on the wall strategy, trying to be everywhere, doing everything all the time, right? So other things, courses that promised visibility but didn't deliver traction. I've done that. Posting constantly on social media, hoping you'll go viral. Pitching yourself to podcasts and the media only to get ghosted. Hiring brand experts who didn't quite get your vision. I know that's common. Waiting for referrals or word of mouth to take off. Very inconsistent with that. Joining masterminds that talk strategy, but then really didn't give you any systems. And still feeling like you're doing everything, like you're pulling your hair out, feeling like I'm doing everything, and I'm still not getting seen by the right people or paid what I'm worth. Because I know I have tried all of this, and if I have, then I know you have too, right? Which is why I want to introduce to you the STAR method. This is the key to getting everything that you want. And everything in my business changed once I implemented this strategy. So I'd spent decades behind the scenes in the media world. I was behind the scenes. I was not in front of the camera. But I was writing, I was producing, I was creating, I was selling, and then once I made the transition, that all was useful and helpful. But it wasn't until I changed the way I was running my business and launched my TV show through this methodology that everything started to change for me. Okay. So I wanted visibility. I wasn't getting it the way I was doing it. I was hitting my head against the wall. It was like onesie twosies here. It wasn't consistent. It wasn't happening. And it wasn't until I implemented the STAR method that all this started to shift. Hang on, I gotta let a viewer in. Okay, so I was getting incredible testimonials. People were saying the show is amazing, your work is amazing, all of that. But I still wasn't getting the consistency that I wanted. I was hitting myself against the head and banging my head against the desk going, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Now, this was in my business and this was with my first TV show that I launched, okay? So I had stopped, pulled back, and said, I need to figure out a way to make this work. How can I take all my talent and my time and what I'm doing and show up in a way where I can really leverage my time? And that's when I had the light bulb moment. What if I create one smart strategic asset that could do all the heavy lifting for me? And ding, 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 the light bulb went off. And that's how the STAR method was born. I'm going to go into this deeper in the training, okay? So like I said, when I did my first show, I recorded 33 episodes in a row. I was consistent. I did it every week. It was called Love It, Thank It, Bring It. I was so excited about it. And I launched these shows, worked so hard on them. Nobody watched. Nobody watched. And then once I did reinvent the show and created it, parked that, created I Have Today, changed everything, put the STAR method in, everything started changing. I was glowing up. I was everywhere. I was on Google 1 through 6 pages. You can go 6 pages and it was me, me, me everywhere. I started getting invited to speak. I got the TEDx talk. I didn't even have to apply for that. I was getting interviewed in magazines. I was getting national appearances. I got in national media 4 times in 5 minutes with one email because I had this TV show and this brand. And so this is what you need to do. This is how you leverage your time. It's so important for you. And then I started winning all these awards. Like that wasn't even on my radar. But it all started happening because I implemented this strategy. And then the big news is I've helped so many other women do it. We've launched our own television network. We now have, not only do I have Today, my show, I have Today TV. And all of these women successfully launched their TV shows within 3 to 6 months utilizing this methodology. Now, the method had to start with an intention. So what was the intention behind it? A strategic assessment of my superstar power so that I can transform into the star I was born to be. This is you too. And then I would authentically show up just as me, unapologetically, all the things that make me me, which creates the raving fans, the revenue, and the referral business. You need to stop copying other people's models and you need to figure out your unique ability and what your star power is. So that intention led to this method, which I'll go into deeper, okay? So here's 3 women who've done it who have different backgrounds, different ages, different experiences, different visions of what their life wanted to be, and they all did this successfully. And when they did it, things started to change fast. Catherine Koffer, she launched her show, Embracing Life Again. This is a realtor who lost her husband suddenly and tragically, went on a 9-year grief journey, ladies. She knew she wanted to put her work out into the world. She became a minister. She became an animal healer and therapist, and she just wanted to help other people. She hated being on camera. And she did it anyway. And she used to say, I suck, I suck, I suck. When she would do her show. And let me tell you something. She pierced through my heart. Within 6 months of doing her show, she got a call from American Dream TV and they picked her up as their lifestyle reporter. And now she is the featured lifestyle reporter in Reno, Nevada that airs on HGTV and the Travel Channel. You guys, if she can do this, you can do this. And then Sharon Lee Williams has been a music entertainer for, 5 decades, but she grew up in the foster care system and has always had this passion for helping women who were aging out and aged out of foster care to find their voices. And so she was eliciting the help from child care services and all these people. They wanted nothing to do with her. As soon as she launched her show, they started calling her with resources. So now she's got a movement. Her memoir's coming out this year. She has a stage performance coming out, all because she launched this show. And then Hannah Romanowski is a dance performer. And she also loves to cook. And she thought, I want a cooking show. I think I want to do a cooking show. Well, we made it one better. Her show is Dancing in the Kitchen, a cooking show with a twist. So she's a cooking and dancing show. And she's helping people discover, healing themselves through healthy nutrition. So she's grown her audience by 70,000. She's got a grant coming to her, all of these other things. You have no idea the doors that are going to open for you when you step into TV hosting your own show. So I have 40 years experience in this. I've invested $500,000 in my brain. So I discovered this the hard way so you don't have to. I'm making it easy for you. Aren't you lucky that you get the easy button? So from humble beginnings, from my first show that in my little office, 33 episodes that no one watched, to where we are today, where I own a television network. And if this is possible for me, this is possible for you. So now I'm going to share with you the 3 secrets on how to do this, all right? So the secrets are, number 1, the STAR method works every time because it is a proven process. Do you know why it works every time? Because it's focused on you. 100% on you. Secret number 2 is the industry has changed and you are now the new celebrity. I can't wait to show you that. And secret number 3 is your TV show creates 16 different sales and marketing tools for you. It is the engine that gives you all of that. All right, so number 1, the STAR method works every time because it's a proven method. So here's the method. First, we build your unique ability list. Then we discover your 5 top star powers. We nail what I call your core anchor, and then we design your TV show. So how do we do this? This was me then, this is me now. This is because of this methodology. So step number 1 is you've got to take everything that makes you unique, all your skills, your talents, your accolades, your awards, throughout your entire life, the things that make you, you, the things you love to do, the things you're good at doing, the things you do where time loses all meaning, right? You don't even realize time has gone by. You do with or without pay, the things that people come to you for support that you just matter-of-factly do. They come so natural to you. You got to put that list together. From that list, you discover, well, what are my star powers? What's my secret sauce? What do I do better than anybody else? What is that unique combination there? And also, what's the blind spot or spots that I'm taking for granted, that I'm not even giving any value to, because people will pay you handsomely for that. Then you identify what you want to be known for based on those things. Now, it needs to be memorable, something that people recognize that they need. Oh my God, I want her, I need her. It makes you the authority. We're looking for blue ocean here. We're looking for category of 1, stand out, go to, only one on the planet that can help me do this. Because that creates that respect, demand, and credibility. And then from there, we build your TV show around it, not the other way. Your show is going to be uniquely you. So Lexis Johnson did this. She generated $25,000 before her show even launched. What she did is she sold 10-minute segments in there to aligned experts. Because ding, 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 you should see all the ideas that are going to start coming through for you when you do this. She secured an $8,000 speaking opportunity at a university. The dean saw that she was a TV host, hired her immediately. And she's also achieved $100,000 months. So I'm not telling you what your results will be. I'm just telling you what's possible for you. This and so much more. Anything you want. So who it works for? Basically everyone. Experts, entrepreneurs, business professionals, authors, speakers. You're running a successful business. You're ready to go bigger. You're coachable. You're committed and consistent because you know get rich quick does not sustain. That does not work. You are building your machine. You're building your legacy. You're building your empire, assets. It's like compound interest. It's best investment in the world. So the recap is it works every time. Number two, secret, the industry has changed and now you are the new celebrity. So there's a little thing that happened last year on TikTok. I don't know if you heard about it, but Block 2024, where 170 million people on that platform were blocking celebrities and all their brands. They didn't like the hierarchy. They did not like this status up here. They couldn't equate to it. And so all these people started blocking the celebrities and they started speaking out about who the new celebrities are. So take a moment right now and listen to this.
The way we idolize and look at celebrities is changing. Just watching Ryan Reynolds yesterday at his PR stunt autograph signing session was not only hilarious, but so out of touch. I don't know if you noticed, but he also found it incredibly difficult to be nice. Even from the beginning, he was just like, you could see the tension in his jaw. He was just like holding all of this tension in his jaw. And I was like, dude, this guy is angry, anxious, frustrated. I mean, his body's not lying. But I think as the disparity between the wealthy and the regular working class people continues to widen and this gap gets bigger and bigger, we're going to be less excited about celebrities. We're going to be actually grossed out. We're going to be like, what the hell is going on here? I predict that celebrities of the future will be people who are bettering society in some way. It won't all be just glitter and gloss and look at me and paparazzi following around all these people just to get a photo, which is so weird now, you know? I definitely, I see it just shifting from the way that it used to be to this new future. And hopefully it brings about change and revolution, and it gives people who have endured and gone through something more of a spotlight. Because if you've lived through oppressive systems, any kind of things through childhood, poverty, all of these develop you as a person. It makes your soul like strong. If you like, I feel like Black women who have been so oppressed are some of the most strong, intelligent, soft and gentle and beautiful, have been put on the back burner. We have not acknowledged their power and their greatness to the extent that they embody. And I think that that's what the future will be. Will be people that actually have true power, true wisdom, true connection to that soul and spirit will be the ones we look to guide us into into the future. It won't be the shallow, fake, money hungry, greedy. All of that will be not what we look to. We're going to look to people who have connection, soul, all of that.
So the people have spoken. It's you. You who you think you're so ordinary, you're not. You are the talent. You are the celebrity. You are the rescue. You are the shiro for people looking for help and support in the only way that you can do it. And trust me, there is a market out there because the numbers don't lie. So this is a report by called The Gauge by Nielsen. Okay, so what it's showing in purple is the streaming viewership is 44.8%. I'm certain it's even up higher than that now, versus broadcast at 20 and cable at 24. So for the first time in history, streaming viewership is beating broadcast and cable combined. Do you know what that means for you? These streaming platforms that we're on, which I can talk a little bit more about that, are where you want to be. And there are so many opportunities there, and they're hungry and they're looking for really good content from you. So there's nothing but opportunity for you, and the viewers are here, which means the advertisers are coming. The advertisers are here. The brands are here. The partnerships are here. The money is here. Isn't that exciting? So you might be thinking to yourself, well, what makes, me unique to this? I'm not Oprah or Ellen or Kelly or Drew or any of those. Good. They fit the bill where they are. The difference is you own your content. You are producing this yourself. You get to decide everything about your show. You're in complete control. What to produce, when to produce, where to distribute, how much, how many episodes you want to, what's the length of the show, all of that. You get to decide. And so you're in complete control and ownership of it, which is very, very powerful. So if this can happen for us, this can happen for you. But you've got to start. The thing is, the sooner you start, the sooner this ramp up starts to happen. All right, so the recap is the industry has changed and you are now the celebrity. Secret number 3, your TV show creates 16 different sales and marketing tools in about an hour a week. This is so exciting. So I showed you this slide at the beginning, okay? I want you to think of this when I went through the method, right? That we're gonna figure out what that core anchor is. That was the third step in the method, right? So this is you in the middle, right? And think about the mall for a second. The mall has the anchor stores, right? They have Macy's and Penny's and Nordstrom's and the movie theater, whatever it is they have. And those are the anchors of the mall, and then everything is in between. So when you have your TV show and you're in alignment the way I teach you, your TV show, what happens when people find out about you? They're going to Google you, they're going to go to your website, and they're going to check out your social media. And all of these things are going to be aligned, all of them. But what happens then is once you have your TV show, well, now you can repurpose it. You can take that audio and it becomes a podcast. So for those of you wanting to do a podcast, why wouldn't you do a TV show first and then repurpose it? So brand new audience with no more work. You've already created the content, but then you can transcribe it and that becomes books for you. It's your signature speeches. It's your coaching programs. But then it goes even further. All of that can become your blogs, your articles, interviews, news pegs for the media appearances. You can create events from it, summits, all kinds of things, JV partnerships, products, programs, trainings. So basically, your TV show can do all of this for you. And you don't have to do all of this. I'm just showing you what's possible for you. So this is the power of leverage. You know, the difference between you and somebody else who's successful, it's not, we all have the same 24 hours in each day. It's how we use that time. And how this has helped 3 other women, amazing women. Mary Axness is a retired naturopath doctor. She wrote a book and she was like, now what? Didn't even think about having a TV show, but she launched her show. 6 months later, she got picked up by a station in Atlanta for a 28 episode series. Unison Francis, she's changed her business model. So she's a decluttering expert. On her show, her clients are now on the show. They're paying for the media appearance on her show. She now has a line of physical products and she's working on a local distribution deal because she's based in San Diego. Esther Graham, she's got an amazing show. Her business was already successful, but her husband, John, started coming on the show and the audience kept asking for him and asking for him. Then they said, you need to do couples retreats. So they started doing couple retreats. Now those are sold out. So she created a whole another revenue model in her business. She wasn't even planning on that. Now they're doing all this stuff related to couples. You have no idea the amount of doors that can open for you, but you got to start. So the recap is your TV show creates 16 different sales and marketing tools. Okay, now that you know the secrets, this is the secrets. All right, Diane, well, what do I need to do next? What's next for me? Well, the winning formula to do this is the Star Power Framework. This is how you go from ordinary and unknown to extraordinary. So I already talked to you about the method, right? We're building that machine that creates all of that in about an hour a week with your platform of a TV show. The brand is all in alignment. Then you need your revenue model. So having all of these 3 things together creates your star power, okay? The first one is your personal brand. That's how you show up in the world to everyone. The second one is the platform where people can see you. If you don't have this, it's like driving past a store that doesn't have a label on it, right? That would be like trying to go find, Starbucks, but it didn't have any branding on it. And then the last one is like, oh my God, there's a vending machine in front of me and it's got all the things that I want, but it doesn't have a place to put money in. That's what you need. This is how you create this machine, Okay. So it's the method, it's the marketing, it's the monetization. That is your star power. So here are the top three things that I see most hosts making. This is what people are doing. Number one, they don't put a long-term strategy in place. They are literally willy-nilly going through their days, right? They're scrambling, they're wasting time, they're posting haphazardly. Maybe they do have a platform, but they have not put the strategy together, so they're just grabbing any guest. Stop doing that. You're confusing your audience. They don't know what to do with you. Then they miss opportunities to capitalize on things that are right in front of them. If you don't have this brand figured out, you are going to you're missing so much that's right there. And they focus more on themselves than they do their audience. They're so busy saying I, and telling their story instead of making it about the audience. I can't tell you how many people pitch me to be on my show, and I've done this. This is my story. This is what happened to me. Like, no, you haven't even watched my show or know what my audience is doing, right? It's always, always about the audience, okay? So now what I want to do is I want to extend an invitation for you to really become the star in your industry so that you can become known as the authority and the go-to expert. No more chasing opportunities. They're going to come to you. You're going to be a magnetic attractor. You leapfrog to the front of the line for media, for speaking, interviews, business opportunities. Imagine having a great booked calendar for this stuff. The doors will open for you. How you can simplify your life with one brilliant TV show. So avoid the overwhelm of trying to figure out what to post, how to post. The TV show is going to do it all for you. Alleviate the need to constantly be creating new content. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. Please use what you already have. No more spaghetti on the wall. You're not going to do that anymore. You don't need to do that to reach your right audience. And then create that omnipresence I talked about. That's you everywhere organically. Then leverage our winning show systems. Like, how would you like to take what we've done for so many others and utilize that, right? So no figuring out how to do this on your own, because we've done it for you. This system works for everyone every time because, again, it's based on you. Everything is so clear and organized, like you just know what to do, when to do, how to do it. Save months, actually years, leveraging what works best. You don't want to be figuring this out on your own. So we want to make more money with less effort, right? Doesn't that sound good? You're the authority now, so you get to command higher rates. I guarantee you are underpricing yourself. I promise you, you are. You can sell advertising space in your TV show. You can get sponsors for your TV show. You can charge guests to be on your show. You can set up affiliates with your guests for their products and services. We do that all the time with their books and programs. And then you get to create your legacy and global movement that you want to do. Because trust me, when you start doing this, you're going to be like all of our other hosts. They're like, I got a movement now. I am so excited about it. Because you get to reach thousands of people at a time rather than a few. Make so much bigger difference with your message. TV shows live on forever. Isn't that amazing? Become a legacy of change that can be watched for generations. I mean, imagine your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren understanding and having a relationship with you. I mean, how amazing is that? So this is your chance to take all of those dreams and make them your reality. And I'm offering you your Star Power Blueprint, okay? This is a special opportunity for this call only, where you can become a TV star by transforming your career and owning your content and launching your TV show with our Star TV Show Strategy Consultation. So this is what we're gonna do during this two-part consultation, all right? We're gonna do your Star Power Framework. We're gonna figure out what makes you unique. We're gonna come up with that personal brand. We're gonna build out the framework for your TV show, and we're gonna figure out your revenue model. So first part is number one is the foundation. This is where we maximize your brand potential. You probably have a good brand going already. We're gonna make it star power. We're gonna amp it up big time. Okay, so this work with me is worth $1,500. Okay, so that's the first part. The next part is the platform. This is your TV show. So this is you're going to get all the insider knowledge from me. What makes what we do different than what everybody else is doing out there? It's the format of the TV show. It's essential to do this because your TV show isn't just about the interviews. The TV show is about you. So we're going to build this out. It's going to be authentic. It's going to be amazing, and you're going to love it. You're going to be so excited to launch it. That is worth $1,000. All right. So you get the foundation, and then you get the platform. The third part, whoops, went too fast. Hold on. Let me back up. Is the framework. Now, we created your personal brand. We built out the framework for your TV show. Oh, I'm sorry. The third part is the money. Everyone always wants to say, show me the money. This is your consistent revenue streams. Okay, now this is how you increase your visibility, credibility, and command higher rates. When you're showing up everywhere, that up levels your value. So we need to look at what you're doing in your business and do the smartest strategic things that create the greatest revenue, the ROI, and that really lights you up. So many people are doing too many things. You're giving away too many things. You have too many freebies. You have too many low cost things. You need to amplify yourself as the go-to expert, all right? So, 1 is the foundation, 2 is the platform, 3 is the money. Then the fourth part is the 2 private sessions with me. Now, I don't do private coaching anymore, you guys. People pay me $10,000, $20,000 to work with me privately, and I'm very selective in doing it. So I'm going to give you these 2 sessions. Session number 1 is the consult, where we're going to get very, very clear. I'm going to tune into you and figure out what this package is. Remember, I talked about packaging at the beginning? How was I able to sell $100 million of advertising for ABC? Packaging, doing this, creating the whole thing. Then part 2 of it is we're going to go away. I'm going to do all the work so it's done for you. And we're going to come back together and I'm going to give you the entire blueprint and the plan together. It's very, very valuable. So that's $1,000. So the total is the foundation worth $1,500, the platform worth $2,500, the money worth $2,500, and 2 private sessions with me for $1,000. So the total value of this is $7,500 for all of this. Now, this normally sells for $2,500 when I do it, but not for you today. I opened up a few spots for the special at only $997. So team, if you could drop the link, tvstarhost.com/consultation in the chat, book it, because once these sell out and once we hang up, this offer goes away. It goes back up to $2,500. So again, you are getting all of this, your star power formula, valued at $7,500 for just $997. So I want you to remember this. You can quickly launch your own TV show just like all those other women did and be this TV star in your niche with more impact and income, less work and hassle, leveraging your time and talents, and be the TV star with the massive reach that you deserve. There's never been a better opportunity than right now, because you have stories to tell, wisdom to share, and lives to change. And your time is today. So there's the link again. Get in right now for just $997. I can't wait to work with you and dial up your star power and watch and see what unfolds. It's one of the yummiest things I get to do. So thank you so much. Again, go to tvstarhost.com/consultation, and I'll see you during the consultation. Thank you for your time today. Take care. Bye-bye.